morning, good morning. All right, what's my highlighter? Highlighter, where are you? Oh, there it is. Let's turn that guy up. 2 hours ago, 6 a.m. Saturday, 2 hours ago, I uploaded the video on the product registration. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, let's take a look. Yep, right there. All right, so this is second part. All right, separately but relating to. It's not really a second part, but it's relating to validating the application registration. So we're gonna do another way of validating application. All right. With that, I'm gonna close that guy down and let's start coding. What we want is to get back to our program here. Remember yesterday evening after dinner, I did this guy right here, where validating. There you go. Validating application registration. That guy. We are going to make a copy of that. Copy, paste, and we are going to rename that burger to 2. It's not really a part 2. It's a misleading, but it's another way. All right. I just don't want to change the name. All right, let's go in there. So open it up. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Security. See how it's SDS security. Let's let's do this. Close. And let's do this. That's better. Let's try that again. It requires the other application. So what happens if it doesn't show up? This is a good. Oh yeah. There you go. So see, if you try to open this one, the other one doesn't show up. That's not good. Yeah, you know what? That's not good. That is just not good. Uh-oh. That means we cannot modify that guy. Well, let's go into the part 2, part 1. Let's do, let's make this guy show. All right, remember we did this one last night. See, that's the problem right there. Let's not hide, and then let's edit it. All right, so let's do this. Actually, you can do the other way. You know what? Yeah, that's all right. Let's open it up. We're gonna change his date. All right, see how it expired. We did that last night. We're gonna put this guy to 25. Got a couple days to go. All right, close that. And now we're gonna do the same thing. Do this now. Obviously, you don't want to tell your user what what you're doing here. Okay, you can add all the security and all that in here, but anyway, we're gonna hide this guy. As a matter of fact, we don't want to show the file extension. We wouldn't even know. All right, do that. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta copy this guy. We got that. Copy that. That's basically why I wanted to go in there. Now we're gonna put that guy in this guy. So when you release your application, all right, let's open that up. See, even though it's not visible, but it's there. Anyways, now we should be able to go in there. That's better. All right. Now you know how we open it up and it just quit without anything. Let's fancy it up. How about fancy it up? We're going to fancy it up. um, otherwise, how about this? How about put a message out here, say product expired, about product expired or registration not found. How about that? Hey, VBA info, and then we're gonna put a title of underscore not register, not registered. Yeah, that's probably a better way of closing the windows, closing the application. All right, so now let's close that guy. We are going to modify the other guy. We cannot edit, remember that. We got to do this. And now we go in there. Let's change this one to 21 like we had it. Save. Well, not real save, but exit. And we're gonna hide it again. Actually, we're gonna do this. A couple steps that we need to do. Apply there, and now we're gonna hide. Click on this. Okay, it didn't do anything there. That's not good. Hold on. Did we modify the correct items? Let's go in here. Let's double check. Did we oh darn, we got to yeah, you have to relink this. Yeah, now I remember. You have to relink the yeah, right here. Let's do this. Forgot, there's no wonder. So it's pointing to the original location, which is in the part 1 in this folder right here. All right, I think, I'm not sure. Let's take a look, see why that is. Well, let's take a look before we start messing around with it. I was going to do that. Yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on here. We changed it to 21. All right, so let's try that again. What is this one? It's 25. 25, no wonder. We changed it to 21. We changed it to 21. All right, so I am thinking I'm going to close that. This is what I was thinking earlier. Right here, link right here. We're gonna select this booger. We are going to relink this guy right here, and it's going to ask you where is the location, because remember that was pointing to the other, to oops, hold on, just let me cancel this one. You see this right here? See that the source is pointing to the original location right here. All right, so what needs to happen here, you got to relink that, make sure that is part 2. So that's why. All right, so we're gonna relink this booger. It's all right, we know what we are doing, that's for sure. All right, that is for sure, we know what we are doing. is in here. Can't see, so let's go back in here. We're gonna make this guy visible. Can we see it in here now? Nope, let's cancel that for now. Let's go back in there, relink, select first, relink. That's better. Woo. Yep. Does it change to 2? See that? Now it changed to 2. Okay, now it changed to 2. Now we are good. So that's another thing that you have to remember when you deploy your application, is that if you move your application, your access, you got to relink the you got to relink this stuff. All right, got to relink this stuff. Anyways, now let's continue, and then you can close that. We are going to say gone. Now let's try it. The message should pop up. Look at that. Product expired or registration not found. How about that? That's just better. That's just better way of intercept it, instead of just open close. It, user say, what the heck? Is this a virus? Is this a virus? How come I cannot open my application, right? But this is much better. All right, usually anytime you encounter issues in your application, you always alert your user what's going on. In this case, product expired or registration not found. And now if I click on this, it's going to shut down. That's better. Let's do it again. I like that. Look at that. Now obviously when you deploy your application, you want to make sure that you disable these guys right here, these buttons. All right, that's another topic. All right, let's go in there. We're gonna do another way. So let's open that guy up and then change that registration to 25. You know what, 4 or 5 days from now, if I were to come back in here, I would probably forget what I've done here. All right, so let's go in there. We should be able, there you go, that's our license and the expiration date. But here's another way. But this one involves reading text files. All right. For instance, let's go in and see what we can do here. See what I can show you here. How about in this guy? Looking for something in here. Looking for something in here. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. All right. How about these project files? Might be able to find something in here that I can show you. Oh, here's Audacity. That's the audio recorder. You notice these are DLLs and this I think there are other ones in here. There's a bunch of DLLs, which is library. All right. Dynamic link library. Anyways, I can't find it here. Oh, here. See that? That's the information. All right, that's a data file. All right, and you can open this guy up and see what's going on in here. Let's open with Notepad. See there? See, set up and install. But this is the information to do all that. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the name of the application, and then whatever it is. All right. So let's look at another file. Oops, I'm gonna close that. Let's see. You can use that and encode it so that nobody reads your information, and save it. Well, I don't see what I'm looking for. I don't see what I'm looking for, but look at this license. Let's open this guy up. This is just documentation on the product. Just documentation on the product. Let's see what else in here. Yep. But what we want to do is we want to create a text file and read the line. All right, I'm going to show you another the way I'm thinking. All right, we can implement something like that. I think there are other ways to do this, but this is the yeah. Anyways, let me show you what I'm thinking. Let me show you what I'm thinking. Let's go in there in the module. So that one is product registration validated. We are going to do another way. We're going to do another way. Let's do this. Let's add another function. Let's add another function. Thinking out loud again here. It's just finished uploading that 2 hours ago. I think I typed in the function incorrectly. You gotta tell me there. We're gonna name it differently. Obviously, let's call this product validated. Cannot be the same. And boolean. We are going to read the text. All right, we are going to read the text. Obviously, when you register, you have to have another function to record, meaning create a file and save the information in the text file, and then we have another function to validate that text file. All right, but I am going to show you how to read a file, read the text file, and then use that text file as a validation. And in the future, I'm going to show you how to write a file, create a file. All right, I've done that a couple of times in the previous videos, way back when, maybe over 2 years ago. So if you want to know how I did that, kind of go through my channel and kind of search for the create a file. I think it's in there somewhere, maybe. But anyways, we're gonna read the file. Let's do this. We're gonna call this a line as string, and then we are going to need a file number. All right, we're going to create a. We're going to set if a text file or text document to a file number. This one is going to be an integer. And then we're going to need a file name. So file name as string. All right. So I think that's what we need. And then we are going to set this file name. Thinking out loud here, it's been so long. very loud. You and I are working this together. We are going to assume this guy is in this application, our current project. Make sure it's a path, and then we're going to add the backslash. And how about this text file is app about, yeah, that's good, app registration, just like this guy right here, just like this name right here. That's a good idea. Good idea, I think. txt, that will be the file. All right, and then we are going to validate if this guy exists. To validate if that guy exists, all right, it's pretty simple. We will say if directory is file name not VB no string, then end if. That's it. So that means if we find that text file in there, we want to set the file number equals to free file. I think that's file number equals free file is a function, and then we're going to say open this file name for input as, I think this is how that works, file number there. All right, so we found this guy, all right, and it's valid, and we're going to set the file number to this free file. All right, and then we're going to use this file name, file number. All right, now when you code, you got to put a pound in there to set up a number, and then we're going to say while not in a file, and then we're going to put a file number. You see that file number? File number. So file number, and then when in. There you go. That's good. So we're going to read all the way to the end of the file. All right, and it's going to go pretty quick, I think. And then what we want to do is we want to read line by line. All right, and let's see how we're going to do this. About line input, the file number. Oh wow, it's been so long. There you go. So we're gonna read line by line, and each line we're gonna put it right there in the line. All right, so that's what it is. So let's take a look if we get anything in there as line. All right, save. Now we gotta have a file here. I'm gonna copy that guy right there. Let me copy that guy right there, and then open up my notepad right here. I'm gonna use this guy, that's fine too, and then save it as, just gonna do it like that in the application folder. Go all the way down, part 2. I'm gonna save it right in there. Save. All right, now you can do this. You can say product ID like so, and then this is going to be a name value pair. Name value pair, or you can do this. Hold on. Or you can do this. Let's go to get quit like we did last night. I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to do this. Similar to a database, but we are using the text file as a database. You see, we're going to semicolon there, and we're going to say lis dash 1 2 3 4 5 semicolon, and then here we are going to say I wonder if we can just do that dash 09 dash 25, and then let's save that. Control S and close it. All right, close it. I think we're done with that. I'm gonna leave that there. All right, so let's go back to our code right here. Yeah, we need to see if we can read this guy. So let's come in here. Instead of doing all this, I'm going to comment out for now. This guy, we want to say call. Actually, hold on. I think this is the. I'm going just to make this guy sub right now. There, like that. Let's go back to the front end. We say call app registration, and then we're gonna say product validated. Let's see if our code reads the text. All right, so let's close that, and let's open it up. Look at that. Now it does. That's wow. It's been so long since I did any file reads. That's way back 1985, 84, 85. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, we did a bunch of text files back then, and we saved the data file as DAT. But anyways, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's go back to oh no, I didn't mean to close the entire application. Let's get back into our application here. Good golly. Anyways, oh, that's the file that we created it. Let's get back in there. Yep, that's not what we want to do. Look at that. Yeah. Continue. I meant to close this way. Alright, I meant to close this way. Anyways, let's go back in there and let's modify it more. So now we know it reads. So what we can do is, I'm going to copy this booger right here. Yeah, I'm going to copy this guy right here. Copy. And now, I'm going to add another variable. How about B? You know what? This time I'm going to do this. This time I'm going to change this guy to a function like we did as boolean. That way I can use this validated right here. You see? Alright, validated right there. Now I can say if product registration. Oh, no, it's product validated. Then actually if product not validated, then do that, right? Then do that. That's what we want to do. All right, now in here we want to validate. the product. So I'm going to copy that. So after we read the line, all right, we know there are 3 items in there. The 3 items. I am going to copy this guy right here. Obviously, you're going to need to know this ahead of time, all right? So I'm going to open this guy up, copy this guy, copy, go back to the code. I'm going to put that in the memory there for now. We're going to say, see, I know to here is 36, all right? And then we're going to read 37. That's a 38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 9. So we're gonna say, let's see what else we're gonna say. I'm trying to think here. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this guy right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to copy this guy right here. Copy. I'm going to put it right there. What else I want to do here? I want this guy to be... See what I'm getting at here? I am going to echelon this guy beginning from 136 long. You see there? That's what I want to do. And then I know this guy right here. Actually, I'm going to copy this guy. Copy. Paste. I'm going to do the same for this guy. So this guy right here is 36. 37. We're going to begin at 38. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to go 9 characters long. Oops, 9. And then the last one I can just do this, right? And that should be 8, 10. See how you put 0, 1 and all that in there? So that's 8, 9, 10. All right, so I'm going to put 10 right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, or you can do this guy as well. Left 36, just like that. All right, just like that. Now what we want to do is actually we want to convert this guy to date because that's a string, like so. And now we're gonna say if, well, let's take a look at it, see if it does what we want to do. I'm gonna put the message. Done. I just want to see this guy right here. Well, this is what you do. You validate the stuff that you expect to see. All right. So I'm going to do that. And then let's come to the front. Let's look it up. Function call, left function call. Oh, the wrong number, wrong name. Copy that. Put that one there. Save. We're quick. We know what the error is. Good. That's exactly what we want. You see that? Yep. Now, there you go. So let's close that. All right. Let's close that. Let's get back to our code. Let's get back to our code. Now we can say, you see this right here? Copy. I'm going to put this guy right in front of this guy right there, like so. And then I'm going to copy this guy right here, copy. So That's that. That is basically that. All right. I think that's pretty good right there. I think that's pretty good right there. Yeah. Obviously you want to say you want to set the file name here, file number here equal to 0. All right, so let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it, see if it let's see if it does anything. All right, so let's open it up. Didn't see that. Oh, Dara, how come you didn't register? Try that. What happened there? Close. What happened there? It should do the magic for us, right? It should come in here. Let's do that. Let's take a look why it is not displaying the information for us. So it goes in there. Product is 0, so it's F8. That's good. Let's see what the registration number. That's good. Let's see the date. The date is good. And the product is going to be validated. Yep. And then we continue, we're done, we set, and we continue coming in. Oh, duh. Wow, no wonder we didn't set. Okay, all right, we know what is going on. Let's go to design. I know why, so let's go back here. We comment this guy out. All right, so let's uncomment this guy. It did not display because of that. All right, now I'm just going to do this, take that guy out and change his function to product validated. There you go. All right, now it's going to display correctly. My bad. All right, let's take a look. Let's undo that because we don't want that. Look at that. Works the same way. Works the same way. All right, so we close that, it goes out. Okay, obviously we're gonna do the same thing as the other one. All right, well, not right now. Let's test it out first. Look at that, it's validated. Good, very good. That's what we do. That's what we do. So it's similar to what we did just last night. All right, let's do this. We're gonna change this guy to 21. Control S, save, close. All right, we're not gonna hide it yet. Okay, come back here, close this guy, try to open it again. Look at that. Similar fashion, except we're not using the database. All right, we're not using the database, we're using the file. Here's another way to use this file as a name value. All right, so we're gonna put this guy here. We're gonna say do not remove the following item data. There you go. Do not remove the following data. We're going to do that. This is going to be similar, and this is how we the software developers use. They use the name value pair to validate and set up their system, their application setup. They would identify it like this. Let's call product ID. All right, comma. And then we can call this license, comma. And then we're going to call this expiration. Or if you do that, you don't type in the whole thing, the user's not going to know if they're open. You can blur deter the user from modifying this file by saying removing or modifying the following data will affect the application. You can do that. All right, save that. All right, we save that and we come back to the code. Let's go to the code. I think it's closed. It's not going to work. Hold on. I think yeah, that's not gonna work for now. Because the code is going to be reading something different. Code is going to be reading something different. So I'm going to see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to copy this guy, copy. We need to revert back to where we were, because otherwise we're not going to be able to. Yeah, we're going to revert this guy back to where we were. Otherwise it's not going to work. Remember, you cannot modify this. Once you set it up, you cannot modify it. So I'm going to save that. Alright. And then now we can open the application. Otherwise it's not going to allow us to open the application. Good. Now we're going to change this guy back to 5. Save. That's the problem. Alright. Bear with me. I'm going to show you how it works. There you go. Good. Now we're going to modify certain things in here. Close. We are going to go back in here. Alright. Now we can go ahead and put this guy back, because I've got that one in my clipboard there. Now we can save this guy. Control S. Save that guy. Alright, save that guy. Leave that there. What we want to do is line 1. We're gonna read line 1. Alright. We're gonna read line 1. And we're gonna say if sline equals product ID to be correct, you need to do capitalized product ID then oops, then you do that, then you do right 36. All right, and then you do the same if s line equal license, then oops, right 9. Then we do the same here if s line equals exp, then right 10. There you go. That's it. So what it does is going to read line by line. All right, the first line here says, well, you're gonna see da 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 da. All right, and then you can see da 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 here. Oh darn, hold on, just a second, forgot something, my bad, just dawned on me. If left, that's what I want to say. Let's see, hold on here, how many is this? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There you go, 9. Perfect. And then we'll do left here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And this one is English. Yes, 3. See there? So what we are saying in here is that we're gonna read these first characters right here at first, the left characters portion of it. All right, if it equals to this guy, product ID or license, then set the value, otherwise don't do anything. All right, so that's what it is. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see the first line first, right? Now we're gonna do this. How are we gonna do this? S line. There you go. Let's do that. We're just going to examine line by line, see if it's set for us. All right, so let's open it up. That's the first line it reads. Second line it reads. Third line it reads. And then you can say, okay, is this a product ID? If it is, do this. Is it a license? If it's license, do this. If it's expiration, do this. Product expired. There you go. All right, now we'll change that to 25. Control S, save. Now let's try that again. Oh, forgot to remove that guy. That's all right. Look at that. That's another way to do it. But this is how programmers do. They will use the file to set up the application. So you can have a lot of setups in there. All right. And you just identify which one it is you want to set up. I'm going to go ahead and remove this line right here. Save. So this would be another way of doing it, and then you can just close this guy. All right, and do the same as the other one. You do this, property, read only, high, or if you want to add your validate your encryption and all that in here, that's up to you. All right, save, apply, and that's gone. All right, and that's gone. And so you can close this booger, and come in here. Product expired or not found. Close. Let's go in there and see what's going on here. Let's I thought we modified that to be 25. Yeah, how come? How come? Hold on here. We'll leave that there. Open. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was reading correctly. Now it doesn't know. We cannot modify it now. Cannot modify it now. Did we not? What happened to it? What happened to it? Is it because it's hidden? Let's check out the property. Let's check out the property. Apply. Let's see if that works. If it's hidden, it can't see. If it's hidden, it can't see. That's why. So you cannot hide this one in this one, using the text file. You cannot hide this guy. All right. You cannot hide that guy in a text file. But you can make it a read-only file. All right. And you can add other security, I guess. But that's another way of doing it. Okay, that's another way of doing it. All right, just don't hide that one, because if you hide that one, the application is not going to see. So you just open it up. There it is, and there it is. And we are using. So I show you two ways of reading the file here. Right, this is another way. And so if you use this file to set up the application, if it finds what you want, you can do whatever. You know, you can call another function, do whatever. And if it's this, you can call another function, do this. And if this, call another function to do this. So you can do a whole lot with that text file. All right. All right. Well, that's that. That's all I want to show you. This is another way of doing without having to use the database. It's just using the text file. All right, come in here. It's validated. All right. So close that. We're going to modify this guy. Put that 21. Save. Oops. Save. Oh, it's read only. There you go. Whoops. You cannot modify. You see there? You cannot modify. So we can do that. Let's do that so that we can modify. Save. Close. And then set that to read only. All right. So that's how you do it. But whatever you do, you don't tell your user what you're doing. Obviously, he's not gonna, standing right behind your shoulder, over your shoulder, and do the stuff. All right. Product expired or registration not found. There you go. But that's that. Happy programming, people. Happy programming. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.